Welcome to another season of exciting high school basketball action on City TV Sports. Good evening, I'm Kevin Bryant, and joined by Pete Poirier as we tip off the season of another high school basketball game. Here we go.
Thanks, Kevin. And we are underway. Opening tip controlled by, it'll go to Pioneer, tipped out of bounds by Gabriel. Inbounding for the Pioneers will be Grant Schaefer. He gets it back to Jimmy Holman. Now Schaefer, top of the key. Over to Issa. Issa hanging on to it. Now he dribbles to the center of the key. Gets it back to Holman. Holman will back it out.
Pioneers always had that move the ball type of offense, Pete. They always want to look for a shot after about the fourth pass, sort of like Hoosiers.
Now that pass is errant, but we have an official's whistle. Try to get an entry pass into Ethan Spencer. Holman will inbound. And quickly, just like that, he gets it to Ethan Spencer. And Pioneers on the board, 2-0.
Nice way to start off the season with a nice bunny.
Had an easy pass underneath the bucket. Easy layup for Spencer. Now whistle. And a traveling call. It'll be Pioneer ball on a turnover.
Second time these two teams in the last 3 years have opened up the season, Pete. I'm looking forward to seeing what and who's going to step up early.
Now Schaefer over to Spencer. Spencer drives the lane, dishes off. Jump shot is up, off the rim, no good. Holman will pick it up outside the top for three, off the back of the rim, no good. And gathering in the rebound for Gabriel is Michael Meyer.
Meyer is a second-year player on this team, second-year starter, I should say.
Sloppy passing, ball hits the floor. Picked up by Pioneer. They'll push it up the floor. Spencer has it. Now back out to Holman. Long shot by Ja'Cory Davis. In and out, no good.
Oh, little foul
by Drew Diedrich.
Looked like Kamari Davis was trying to drive the lane. He's a slasher.
Oh, blocking foul on Pioneer. Ja'Cory Davis picks up the foul for Pioneer. There's another shot and another referee's whistle.
Well, after that first, a little over 90 seconds, you're seeing some of the action trying to calm down after that, the first season jitters getting out of the way.
Well, Kamari Davis will head to the free throw line. First one is on the way. In and out, no good.
This is a guy who started 14 games as a freshman. He's a guy that Pete Schoch is going to have to really rely on throughout the year for scoring as well as leadership.
And next one is off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by number 22, that's Drew Diedrich. His shot no good. Rebounded by Schaefer. Now long shot by Spencer, off the rim, no good. Nice ups by Evan Falsha to get that rebound. He went way up in the air to grab that rebound.
Quick shots, quick rebounds, long rebounds, but it looked like the Fighting Irish were trying to push the ball up and get some easy baskets.
6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Pioneer with the only bucket so far, 2-0. Now ball down deep in the corner. Back out. And another shot, it's good.
Perfect.
It's a three-pointer plus the foul. Chance for a 4-point play.
Just like we were saying before, Pete, that guy right there, Kamari Davis, he's the go-to guy for the Fighting Irish. Once they can get him going, I look for them to play a lot more confident. And it's happening now.
Well, Davis's free throw is good.
The rare 4-point play.
And frankly, Kevin, that's the first time I've seen a 4-point play in 10 years of doing high school basketball here on City TV Sports.
You can see everything here.
First time for everything.
That's it.
Now Holman has it for Pioneer. Spencer runs a screen. Holman looking to drive, pulls up, takes a jumper, off the rim, no good. Pulled down by Spencer, puts it back up and in.
Nice putback, big fella.
Good job going right back up with the ball instead of putting it back on the floor.
He kept it high and just bounced right back off the court.
Now shot by Richard. At Diedrich. Off the rim, no good. Issa scrambles for the rebound. He picks it up, gets it to Holman. And Holman will push it up the floor to Spencer. Spencer cuts into the lane. Shot no good, but a referee's whistle.
I bet Coach Stanzak likes the aggressive style of his Pioneers early here. Pushing the ball up, trying to get easy buckets.
Well, Spencer's first one is off the front of the rim, no good.
You can hear the Fighting Irish student section trying to rattle the young man. That's something you have when you have these crosstown foes, Pete. You have these guys coming in where the crowd, they don't have a problem traveling.
And the other free throw is off the back of the rim, no good. So we remain knotted at 4. Rebound by Issa, dishes to Spencer. Spencer driving the baseline, and the layup is good.
Spencer has that corner of the basket, well, the top of the box down. He knows where to go with it. Put it on the glass, young man.
Now quick entry pass to Diedrich. His layup no good. Rebounded by Spencer. He'll slow it down. Hand it to Holman. Holman will send it to Issa. Now ball down deep in the corner. That's over everything. And a quick shot by Holman from top of the key is good for 3.
Nice tap out by Spencer. He's one of those scrappy players. It's just the ball is finding him.
Right now, early in the game, Pioneers getting all the loose balls right now, too. They're picking up a lot of the rebounds, even on the defensive glass and offensive glass, and that's giving them this 5-point advantage.
A little bit to be expected with the youth of the Fighting Irish. They lost a lot of size. You know, the big 6'9" Darren Washington's now playing down the street in Ypsilanti at Eastern Michigan.
Now turnover, Pioneer ball. Issa hands it to Spencer, top of the key. Now Schaefer sends it back out to Davis. Davis back to Holman by the timeline. Now Holman will drive, put up the layup, and good off the high glass.
Nice crossover.
Now Davis handling for the Fighting Irish. And that's out of bounds. And another Irish turnover.
The Fighting Irish go to the bench early. And they're really extending their defense now.
Now Richard down the floor quickly and up and in. Basket by Evan Fosha. Mishandled pass by Hussein sparked that fast break. And another shot up.
Nice skip pass by Holman. Right over the top of the defense.
Trying to get it into Gabriel Hussein. He's fouled. Shot no good. And they'll head to the line for 2 shots. First one off the back of the rim, no good.
Poor free throw shooting really plagued the Pioneers last year in this game. If you recall, down the stretch, they really tightened it up and hit 3 or 4 to seal the deal. But again, they're a little clanking some of these early shots here.
And the second one is in. Now 2:49 to play in the first quarter. Pioneer up 12-6. Near steal by Pioneer. And the layup is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Ben Brown. Now shot from the deep corner is off the front of the rim, no good. And Nick Rakic will bring down the rebound for Pioneer. Now shot from the corner. And we have a whistle.
I think
it's going to be a travel.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought that was a violation out there.
Turnover in favor of the Fighting Irish. Davis over to Fascia. Into Jason Houle, and we have another whistle.
Traveling violation there.
Another Fighting Irish turnover.
Coach Stanczak now going to the bench to rest some of the starters. Holman's a guy that will probably be out there all day long, though.
Holman handling. Stop, shoots off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Hussein, and he'll put the jumper up and in.
Way to use the backboard, young man. That's a tough shot when you're just lined up straight ahead.
And that shot never gets anything. Air ball. Holman will pick it up, bring it quickly down the floor. And stolen by Brown. Stolen by Hundley. My bad.
As he goes to the basket here, you can see that he was trying to get it up off the backboard. Uses, oh, wow, hard foul there. Good sportsmanship.
Ashton Hundley will head to the free throw line. First one is up and no good.
You expect this little bit of, inconsistent play to start off. First game of the year, these guys are excited playing, but it's not going to be the season that we'll see as far as the play when they get to conference play, of course.
And the second one is missed as well off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Aiden York. Now pass into Hussein. Referee says he shoved off. Foul on Pioneer. It'll be Irish ball.
Speaking with Coach Stanczak in the early part of beginning of this game, he was mentioning to me that he's going to be trying some new defensive matchups as opposed to going man. He's going to show up a little bit of a zone, a matchup zone.
Shot up for Richard, off the rim, no good. Rebound by Rakic. Now Wasson with the ball for Pioneer. Hussein can't handle another pass.
Little sugar on that pass.
Well, Hussein was moving a little bit the other way when the pass was thrown.
You like a look-away pass, but you like it if it connects even better.
Giovanni Wasson handling. Holman getting a rare break for the Pioneers. There's Hussein with a long three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. Quickly down the floor for Richard. Shot up, no good, but a whistle. Fascia drawing the foul for the Fighting Irish.
Fascia's he's very long for the Fighting Irish. Gets up the court well. That was only 2 dribbles, and he's at the rack.
Fascia will shoot 2. First one is up. In and out, no good.
Boy, this game would really be close if they would connect on some of these foul shots.
This one is up and good.
Twofold there to allow them to set up the pressure.
Game. Gets it to Wasson. To York. York underneath the basket. And he draws the foul.
Smart play there. Another thing Coach Stanczak mentioned to me is the high basketball IQ he feels his team possesses. And that was an example of that right there. Saw the defender coming over top, give him the good head and shoulders fake and take the foul.
First one on the way. A little flat, but in. Next one is up and good.
And again,
a little bit better arc on that second one.
A lot better. And again, the made free throw allows them to set up the pressure.
Intercept by York. Nice job by the Pioneer defense. There's a shot up, no good. No whistle. Block. And jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Pioneers.
Good hustle there by the Pioneers. This is how they make their living. Defensive pressure, easy buckets.
See, in favor of Richard, they've already switched the possession arrow over. A wild shot thrown up there by Hundley, no good off the bottom of the rim. Now quickly back down the floor. Pioneer. Spin move by Wasson, and he draws the blocking foul.
Looked like a good call there by the official. Didn't look like the Fighting Irish player had established his position.
That could have gone either way. Wasson was a bit out of control, too, as he was doing at that point, about a 180.
It's a bang-bang play, isn't it?
Replay. First free throw is good. He's coming down the lane. He's going to start going into a spin.
And Howley just didn't get his feet up underneath him. It was close.
Watson's next free throw was off the front of the rim, no good.
Do they know the clock?
Under 5 seconds. Long shot. No good.
Hey, they
may
may
put good anyway.
Will they put any time back on? No, they called it.
So at the end of one quarter of play, it's Pioneer 17, Gabriel Richard 7.
Well, again, as we were mentioning, Pete, if they can connect, they being the Fighting Irish, on the foul line, this game would be really close. I mean, a lot of missed buckets, a lot of aggressive play on their end as well.
Yeah, and I think that they're just a little bit out of control on the offensive end. I think if they settle down, play their offense, get good shots, they'll be closer. The speed that they have, they're using their advantage. They're getting to the line. They're just not converting on the line. And that's really the difference. That's making the 10-point difference in this game.
I agree. And for the Pioneers, they are going to have to do a little bit better job on the offensive end of moving the ball around. Holman, he's the go-to guy. He's going to have to find some easy shots for Evan Spencer, who was getting those early layups again in the second quarter.
Well, in the first quarter, Spencer, he was able to drive that baseline without anybody stopping him. So if they just keep going to him, they'll get easy buckets until Gabriel Richard decides to shut off that lane.
There you go.
Now, second quarter underway. Holman will bring it up the floor for the Pioneers. Already sound like a broken record after one quarter of play.
He's just going to be out there all day long. He's the steady rock for Rex Stanzak.
Well, Pioneer taking their time, setting up their offense.
Little 1-2-2 matchup zone here by the Fighting Irish.
There's a rebound, shot no good. Another rebound, put up by Ja'Cory Davis and in.
Ja'Cory Davis, way to bounce right up off the floor.
Now back down the floor, and a shot is no good. Rebound by Pioneer. Holman quickly back up the floor to Davis. Davis pulls up with a jumper, and it's good.
Quick timeout there by the Fighting Irish to slow the quick run.
Now Pioneer opening the quarter with two straight buckets.
Two straight buckets by their two leaders. Yet you have Holman coming out. He's finding Davis, and Davis is getting that confident feeling. Once you see that ball go in the bucket one time, it just gets bigger and bigger.
Now take a look at that last shot on the replay. Here's Holman driving down.
He has great court
Davis
vision.
with the pull-up, and a nice shot up and in.
Tough bucket there from about 17 feet straight in. Very soft touch. The Fighting Irish are really going to have to figure out the defensive pressure for Pioneer. Right now they're starting off in the second quarter here by pressuring them in the front court and getting easy baskets again. We do sound like a little bit of a broken record, but
well, you know, when you've got a good plan and you execute it, there's no reason to go away from it. You may as well just keep doing it until the other team stops it. And if they don't stop it, you're going to win.
If it's not
broke.
broke.
And you look at the scoreboard right now. Pioneer's doing the right things to win. It's up to Gabriel Richard to figure out a way to stop Pioneer and get themselves going on the offensive end.
You know, I have that feeling, Pete, that this game is going to play out like last year's game. Pioneer got out to an early lead in the first half, and the Fighting Irish had to turn it up in the second half to make a game out of it.
And a nice shot there by Evan Falsha. And the Irish are on the board here in the second quarter.
Falsha goes strong with that right hand. Good ball movement.
Now entry pass to Spencer, back to Holman. He drives the lane. Scoop shot up and in.
A lot of strength there on that layup.
And Fosha right back coast to coast, but he misses. Rebounded by Spencer. He pulls it up.
I would like the Fighting Irish to set up a little bit. They're rushing it, and they're rushing their shots on the offensive end. Only they're not getting any second chance shots as well.
Well, and that's kind of the detriment of the fast breaking all the time. There's a nice entry pass, shot no good for Pioneer. There's a whistle and another foul on the Fighting Irish.
Pioneer seems to be a step faster tonight, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. They were awfully good last year. All through the season they were good. In the matchups that I saw them in against Huron, Huron had that amazing pressure defense, but Pioneer has a lot of talent.
Good coaching.
Yeah, well, Stanczyk's been around a long time, long as I can remember.
This is about his 6th year here, and actually, how many times you're on one side of the bench and you're coaching against your alma mater? 83 grad from Gabriel Richard.
That free throw is no good. Picked up by Richard. They'll bring it down the floor. Kamari Davis. Davis spin move. And he's called for the travel.
Again, too many turnovers. They need to calm down. Get an easy bucket.
Well, I think that's especially important for a young team to try and settle down a young team, make sure that they get into a little bit of a structure as far as their offense goes. And as they get buckets, they'll get more confidence. And then that fast break will really start to go. But they seem really bent on running the fast break, pushing the ball up the floor quite a bit. There's a quick shot. Three-pointer is good in the corner. Jason Houle with the three-pointer.
Nice pass by Kamari Davis.
Pioneers' lead is 11.
Just like you said, you dialed it up. They needed to push and get a good shot. Not a rush shot.
Ullman backing it out for Pioneer. Now he'll pull up, long shot, and it's good for three. And just like that, Holman gets it back. 3 for 3, and it's 26-12 Pioneer. 4:45 to play in the second quarter. There's a jump shot, rebound by Burchard, and up and good. Hundley with the rebound. Nice job there, crashing the offensive boards and getting the easy layup.
Hundley's not one of the bigger players out there, but he's playing big.
Holman with a pull-up jumper, in and out, no good.
That last bucket may have caused that last shot there. Heat check.
Mark Tansky pulled down the rebound for Richard. There's a scoop off the front of the rim, no good.
Tough play there, really tough play.
There's a pull-up by Davis, off the rim, no good. That'll be corralled by Hundley.
A little bit more of erratic play. These teams faced each other in the summer shootout, housed here at Pioneer, and the Fighting Irish came away with the win over the summer. So maybe the confidence, even being down on the scoreboard, is going to allow them to stay in this game mentally.
Well, Davis with the entry pass. Off the rim, no good. Shot by Hool.
Hool had a nice left hand there. Just a bit short.
I think player's foot was on the end line, so the turnover went in favor of Pioneer. Holman will bring it up the floor. Holman with the dish. And the long shot by Schaefer is good for 3. And just like that, Davis back down the floor for Richard with a shot off the front of the rim, no good. And
there isn't a shot clock in high school basketball, and it wouldn't even be needed with Richard. They're putting up shots right when they get over half court.
Dietrich picks up the foul for Richard, and that puts Pioneer in the bonus. They'll head down to the other end of the floor and shoot the 1-and-1. Ethan Spencer will head to the line for the Pioneers.
Spencer had that really good first quarter, got Pioneers off to a nice start with his follow-ups. They don't have the size that they've had in the past out there, but they definitely have the heart and the hustle.
Spencer's first is good.
As any pressing team, they definitely need to make the second foul shot to set up the defensive set.
In and out, no good. Rebounded by Ben Brown.
Let's see if we can get some ball movement in here.
Now Davis driving. And he's called for the charge.
There's that guy again. Ethan Spencer stepping up as a team player. If he's not getting a rebound, putting it back, he's stepping up, taking the charge as he smiles on the bench.
Well, you know what was important there, Kevin, was that Holman was covering Davis, and he slid off and let Spencer take Davis and draw the charge.
Kind of forced him right into it.
Yeah. Smart play defensively for the Pioneers. Oh, Hussein with it. Sends it to Bertoya. Now a quick shot, long shot by Holman off the rim, no good. Fasha up high for the rebound. And as he comes down, there will be a whistle.
So far, we haven't seen a shot that Holman doesn't feel uncomfortable taking.
Anywhere on the floor.
Over half court, I'm in range, Coach.
And with that foul, that puts the Fighting Irish in the bonus, so Fasha will head to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. 2:49 to play here in the second quarter. Pioneer with a big 30-14 lead so far. Hope you're enjoying all the action here on City TV Sports. Kevin Bryan along with Pete Poyer with the play-by-play in color for you. Hope you're enjoying it.
And Fossa connects on the first shot there.
Fasha's next one is off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Diedrich. His shot is up, and he draws a foul on the rebound shot. So he'll head to the line for the 1-and-1.
Coach Stanzak can't like that. Really can't like. That's a turnover. You have the inside position, you box out, you go up and get the rebound, son.
Diedrich with 2 shots. First one is off the front of the rim, no good.
I guess I could tell what the Fighting Irish coach Pete Stotch will be doing next in between this game and the next game. It's foul shots. They need to really work on that.
As the second free throw is off the mark as well. Oh, Pioneer doubling up Richard here.
Fighting Irish go over to a man-to-man defense.
Now Holman with it.
Good
Holman
look.
with the dish. Shot by York. And the referee's whistle. Brown pushing off, so that'll send Gabriel Hussein to the line. Hussein's first one is good.
And although we don't have the exact stats in front of us, I can tell you it's the free throws that are the difference right now. They're pulling away on the foul line, they being the Pioneers. Maybe it's the comfort of shooting at your own rim.
And the second one is good. Oh, Hundley will bring it up the floor to Brown.
Defensive pressure here by the Pioneers, really making the Fighting Irish work.
A wild shot, no good. That's going to be off a Pioneer and out of bounds. Richard will keep possession. You see Aiden York there? He's over the timeline, working for an easy bucket. If Pioneer comes down with that rebound, he had to come all the way back down the floor.
Oh wow, what a play there!
Nice attempt by Fasha to tip in the inbound pass. It was errant.
When you have people leaking out like that, there's not just a cherry. They want to put it in really strong. So might see somebody climbing a rim here soon.
Now inbound pass to Fasha's blocked. And Michael Myers is going to be called on for the foul on Aiden York. And that's the double bonus for Pioneer. So 2 shots, the last 1:53 of the second quarter.
Coach Stanzak has to feel good and comfortable how his team has started off the season here in their first game.
First one is in and out, no good.
But as any coach, he's not going to like a missed foul shot or a turnover here. He's going to have some things that he's going to point out at halftime, of course.
Next one is on the way. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Diedrich. And Fasha will bring it up the floor for the Fighting Irish. Now Fasha had that hunch on, looked like he wanted to drive, but he had to dish it off to Brown.
Can't give up your dribble in the corner like that, son.
Now Brown to Hundley.
Hundley trying to cross him over. Play.
Finally, Brown gets a shot off, no good.
There he is.
Rebounded by Bertoya. Every time any of the Fighting Irish try to drive the lane, there's 3 or 4 Pioneers just crashing the lane. There's nowhere to go.
They're faster as far as foot speed, it seems like.
Oh, Hussein drives the lane, puts a scoop shot up, no good. Rebounded by York. Back up and in.
Nice play.
Under a minute to play in the quarter.
And see, that's what Pioneer wants you to do. They want you to cut off. They can utilize the baseline as another defender, putting you in the corner. That's the wrong place you want to enter the ball. Although they're rewarded with the foul shot, you still want to try to inbound the ball in the middle of the court. That way you're not pinning yourself on one side or another.
Right. Oh, Ashton Hundley heads to the line for the 1-and-1. First one is up. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Rakic. Now Wasson with quick shot, up and no good. Fighting for the ball.
Pioneers a little bit too aggressive there. Fighting Irish marching back to the foul line. Let's see if they can connect. I mean, this game, I keep saying it would be a lot closer if you put a couple of these in.
It's Hoole's turn at the free throw line. Oh, at this point in the first half, Pioneer can't be really too unhappy seeing Richard head to the free throw line. Hoole hits the first one, but really they really struggled at the free throw line.
Just can't find that stroke. As we said earlier, once you see that ball go in the rim one time, it's easier and easier.
Next one is up and in.
He has a nice shot there. Good arc on it.
Oh, Pioneer up 34-17. 37 seconds left to play in the half. Wasson with it. He hands it to York. York being trapped, gets it back to Wasson.
Somebody has to be open. Good defense.
And a good job by Richard with the trap. And Hundley moving the ball quickly down the floor.
Good pass.
Shot off the rim. That by Austin Hundley. No good. And we have another referee's whistle down at the other end of the floor.
Hundley had 4 guys from Pioneer trailing or running up court with him. He has to get his head up and pass that ball up court sooner.
Long inbound to Bjork. 10 seconds left. Now Watson.
Good fake.
Floater and up and good. And that's going to cap it for the first half. Pioneer with a 36-17 advantage. And we'll be back after this right here on City TV Sports.
PEG TV. Public, education, and government television programs reflect the specific interests and diversity of local communities. You've probably watched it without really knowing what it is or how it benefits you directly. Each community has its own personality, its own style, its own priorities, its own obstacles and needs. And one thing each community has in common is not just the need for its own voice, but access to the means to express it. PEG TV provides that. PEG TV channels are non-commercial and combined nationally deliver more original, locally made shows than all commercial television stations combined. PEG TV delivers entertaining, informational programs for everyone: seniors, youth, parents, educators, consumers, and in some areas delivers multilingual programming for ethnic communities. PEG TV also provides vital election coverage, public safety, and emergency information specific to where you live. Standard programming often includes council and commission meetings, public service announcements, and informational bulletin boards. Special interest programming often includes local festivals, parades, concerts, talk shows, magazine-style shows, and other programs unique to your village, your township, your city, and your neighborhood, which are often overlooked by commercial media programming. In many communities, PEG TV provides the only coverage of local government. Without PEG, it can be difficult for citizens to stay informed about local government issues and events. Your community has a voice, and that voice is speaking to your subdivision, your streets, your senior citizens, your property, and your family's safety, and it's speaking to you. Please learn more about this valuable resource. Tune in to your local PEG channels, then give the following websites a visit. Remember, we are your voice. PEG TV, public education and government television. Your voice, your community, your PEG.
Be a part of creating television for your community. Come on into the Community Television Network, CTN, where we offer free services like production training, facilities, and airtime to Ann Arbor residents and nonprofit groups. CTN, where Ann Arbor is on TV.
Frozen yellow iguanas, fine Yugoslavian inventors, feathered yak island. If you live in Ann Arbor, those FYI shows might not interest you. What you need is for your information. Channel 19's award-winning news and information magazine show about everything Ann Arbor. And FYI's on at 10, 6, and 10, so you'll have plenty of chances to watch.
FYI.
FYI, an insider's look at the people and events that make our city special.
Hi, I'm Jim Blow, host of Conversations. Twice a month, I have the opportunity to interview the people in Ann Arbor you care to see and hear from. City council members, the mayor, members of the school board, all the way to members of Congress. I've had the pleasure over the past 18 years of bringing these people to you. I invite you to join me and the rest of Ann Arbor in Conversations here on City TV Channel 19.
And welcome back for second half action here from the campus of Pioneer High School. Pioneer with the 36-17 advantage to open the second half.
Very similar to last year's score of 33-17 at the half.
Ashton Hundley with a scoop shot, no good. Rebounded by Holman. Holman will bring it up the floor quickly for Pioneer. Over to the corner. Dishes it off. Now Issa with it. Jump shot is off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Falsha.
So last year when they came back from the second half, the Fighting Irish turned it up on the defensive end to make some quick, easy buckets. Let's see if Pete Schock is at it again, turning his team up in the second half to dial in a W.
Well, let's see if Pioneer is cognizant of that and does something to counter it. Nothing like learning from your mistakes. Now quickly down the floor for Pioneer. There's a scoop shot, no good by Schaefer, and we have a whistle on the floor. Going to be Pioneer basketball. Holman will inbound.
Pioneer just seems to be the more crisp team. I'm sure that has to do with the experience out there.
There's Forasho with a long pass down the floor. Knocked off his hands by Issa. No foul, out of bounds. It'll remain Fighting Irish ball.
Forasho was one move away from creating a very spectacular bucket. I would love to see him use the left hand one time tonight. He keeps going right. He's strong-handed.
Now baseline shot off the rim, no good. Rebound by Richard, back up, no good. Back up and again and in. This time Jason Houle with the rebound and the putback.
Houle is ambidextrous, it seems. He's very comfortable putting the ball up with his left.
Now Ja'Cory Davis with the jumper, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Ashton Hundley. Now deep in the corner for the three. Off the rim, no good.
Unfortunate there
Spencer
by
with the rebound. Now Ja'Cory Davis looking to drive, scooping up. A little short. Rebounded by Houle. Pioneer has to be really careful here getting into Richard's type of play with the fast breaking. That could lead to some easy buckets, like you said earlier, for Richard.
Correct, making it a scramble type of...
There's a shot off the rim, no good.
A scramble type of action, unorthodox type of play. That's exactly what the Fighting Irish are hoping to create here in the second half. In the first half, they were aggressive getting to the foul line, but they just weren't successful on converting those foul shots.
Kamari Davis at the line for two. First one is on the way, and it's good.
That's the way, young man. Bottom of the net.
Second one is on the way, and it is through. So a nice start from the free-throw line for the Irish. They continue that goodwill at the free-throw stripe.
I'm not sure if Hudley can stay with Holman out here.
Now Spencer top of the key, gets it to Issa. Back to Holman. Now Holman with a spin move, shot up off the backboard and in.
Pretty back spin move there by Holman. Again, I was just mentioning his foot speed and his confidence, and then he's on the defensive end.
Holman with the block. Richard keeps it. Shot up, no good. And a whistle. And you look at the replay on that Holman play. First one is good. And here's Jimmy Holman's spinorama on.
Which way did he go?
On Hundley. I think Hundley had to pause for a moment to pick up his jockstrap. Is on the floor.
Ouch.
Next free throw is off the mark. Rebounded by Spencer. And Holman will bring it up.
Gotta love the way Holman's commanding the Pioneer offense. He has total command of the floor.
I've watched him since he was a freshman. His game has really, really developed well.
You can see the confidence that he's playing with.
Now there's a drive and score by Schaefer on the offensive rebound. And Davis on the break. We have a whistle way before the shot. And nice. Schaefer is going to be called for the foul.
Nice inbound pass by the Fighting Irish. Pioneer didn't even realize that two dribbles and Kamari Davis, is at the rim. This game's kind of getting away from the Fighting Irish.
Now Houle back to Hundley.
Here's that matchup zone defense that Coach Stanczak was talking about.
Offensive rebound by Fosha. Put back up, no good. And Spencer will be called for the foul.
Fossa is a quick jumper, quick on his feet. Doesn't seem like he has a lot in those slim legs, but he pops up off the floor pretty quickly.
Telltale sign early here in the second half. Team fouls 4 on Pioneer and none so far on the Fighting Irish. That could play late at the free throw line if Richard is able to get back in this game.
Rashad has been at the line all night long. They just have to get some of these to drop.
And Fosha's first is no good, but the second one falls. And a press by Richard. And they pull back.
Kind of a token pressure, really. Not a trapping type of pressure.
Now Spencer to Issa. Near steal. Issa will drive. Davis and Issa hit the floor.
Tough call there.
And Issa's going to be called for the elbow.
After the reach in there, he decided to put the ball on his shoulders here, and he goes right strong. And right there, you do see the push off. Good call, ref.
Davis ball handling, pulls up for the jumper. Off the mark, no good.
Not sure if the Pioneer Issa took the worst of that collision. Will he be up for 3 shots? You're right, Pete. The fouls are piling up here for the Pioneers.
And Davis will shoot 2 for the Irish. Off the front of the rim, no good.
I'm not sure what has to happen in practice tomorrow, but I guarantee you a lot of it's going to be at the foul line.
Absolutely.
They play in a tough Detroit Catholic League. Foul shots are, for a team, especially without the size they possessed last year, getting to the foul line and converting those are really going to be important for them if they're going to have any success this year.
Second free throw by Davis is good. Holman will take his time bringing the ball up the floor with a 16-point lead. Pioneer leading 40-24. High shot off the glass. Putback is no good.
Good hustle, good hustle, good hustle.
Yeah, great job there by Ja'Cory Davis.
Never give up on the play. Play through the whistle.
Threw the ball off a Richard defender and out of bounds, and Pioneer will retain possession.
Well, they tell you never to save it on the opponent's end, but they always want you to jump into the bleachers or, in this instance, into the wall to save the ball if it's on your end. Taking a look at the replay here. Look at. Ouch.
Nice job there. 3:47 to play here in the third quarter. Pioneer with the big 40-24 advantage. Hope you're enjoying all the action here on City TV Sports. Jimmy Holman will inbound underneath the basket for the Pioneers. He'll get out top to Spencer. And back to Holman, and he'll reset the offense.
Looks like the Fighting Irish are a little confused at what defensive set they would like to be in. Now they match up, man. With the score being the way it is, you can't sit back in the zone.
Holman with the spot three. Off the rim, no good.
Look up, look
Rebounded
up.
by Fascia. Hunley quickly down the floor. Off the rim, no good.
Just couldn't quite get the handle there, young man. Just want to get it up on the top of the glass.
And the Pioneer ball.
Fossa did look up, though. You like that out of a young player. Get your head up, pass the ball up to a teammate. Here comes some more of that Princeton type of offense. Pass and go.
Beautiful pass in the lane. Shot no good. And travel is the call. It's Richard Ball. York had a great entry pass to Rakic, and Rakic couldn't put it away.
He was too open.
Really nice cut by Rakic, just could not convert.
Uh-oh. Packed his suitcase there. That's defensive pressure turnover there, though. Pioneer, they're putting on the defensive stops when they need it. And with the score like it is now, not sure if they're really going to need too much more of that.
Holman with the pull-up jumper is good.
Confident young man. Nice, sweet stroke.
Fascia with a three. Off the rim, no good.
I think he forced that.
And that's going to be off Austin Hunley. Out of bounds will be Pioneer basketball.
These last 2 minutes and 23 seconds of the third period are really going to tell you if we're going to have an exciting fourth period or if the coaches are going to have to look deep in their benches just to finish this out.
Holman, nice pass to Bertoya. And
did he see
Bertoya
him?
puts it in for the layup.
It's a great look there by Holman.
No, Bertoya's just camped right outside the zone there, just waiting for the ball.
And Holman, he's going to attract attention.
And that shot by Hunley was blocked. Now down the floor to Hussein with the layup.
Great play there by Holman. He caps off. First, he has a nice bucket pull-up from about 17, and then 2 consecutive looks for teammates.
That's what you look for in a veteran ball handler.
And you expect it. And you expect it, but again, the person that's catching the pass has to finish it, or it's just a very good look.
Right. And that's what Pioneer's doing right now. They're finishing. And that's why they're leading by 22.
For the Fighting Irish, I don't want to say they've squandered opportunities, but just like that. I mean, Pioneer, when they get the ball in transition, they're looking up and they're getting easy buckets.
And conversely, when Richard has had fast break opportunities, they have not gotten the easy layups. They just haven't. They've been short, under the rim, off the mark, just haven't hit their fast break opportunities at all.
Kind of rushing it a little bit, pressing it a little bit, which is to be understood with the way the score has gone, but it's the first game of the year. These guys have been, playing together, of course, over the summer, but they've really only come together the last 3 weeks, so it's going to take some time for those quick passes to turn into quick buckets. But conversely, looking at Pioneer, it seems like this is like they've been playing for the last couple months.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it'll be interesting to see later on in the season if Richard is able to improve and get better and become a better fast break team, become a better free throw shooting team, and could become dangerous in their league.
They really could. Pioneer has a tough type of schedule coming up as well.
Oh, trapped by Pioneer. Fosha to Meyer.
You see how the ball's not ever getting inside the foul line? They're keeping very good defensive pressure and keeping that ball on the perimeter.
Fosha with a shot, no good. Hussein will pick it up. Long pass down and the shot is up, no good, but we have a whistle. Rakic with the shot.
It looked like that was Clay Spoor on the foul there for the Fire.
Now Rakic to the free throw line for 2 shots.
That's a mistake by the Fighting Irish, and a mistake that we've seen over and over again with not having somebody back on the defensive end. Pioneers are getting too many easy layups. Both guards are collapsing inside the foul line, and one of them has to stay back.
First one is good, and the second one is also good. Oh, 1:20 to go here in the third quarter.
That's that pressure. There it is. Jump ball. Yeah. He needed some help back there in the back cut. That's Spoor, and no one ever came back. I think he was looking for Davis to come back and help him, and the Pioneers just turned up the defensive pressure on him.
Bertoya to Hussein. To Rakic. Now to York. York down the lane. Stop, pull up. Shot no good. Rebounded by Fosha. Fosha with a long pass down court to Meyer. Meyer with the three-pointer. And it's in.
Nice shot, Meyer. Squared himself up. And can the three.
Now Wasson loses the handle.
Tough call there.
The referee says it's off a Irish player, so it'll be Pioneer ball. Oh, we're going to have a foul call.
Yeah, it looked like Spoor got his hand in there. Or Meyer. It was Meyer. He put his hand in there and looked like he looked over to the official and said, come on. Even with the score being lopsided as it is, you see Pioneer starting to work on things, their offensive sets.
Wasson with a pull-up. Rebound by Pioneer. Hussein with the rebound. Now the referee's whistle.
Irish foul, number 21, Jason Moore, with 7. Team third, at the line, shoot 2, Gabriel, Hussein.
Hussein will head to the line.
Hussein, one of the 2 captains for the Pioneers.
First one is up and good. Next one bounces around and off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Kamari Davis.
Got to push the tempo here, son. Come on.
Now back to Davis for 3, in and out, no good.
Looks like Davis will be going to the line for 3 shots again.
Looks like the referee's only calling 2 shots.
It's on the far side of the court. Really couldn't see his foot on the line or over the line. Fans of the Fighting Irish hoping it was 3. Like Davis is flexing that left hand there. He kind of felt awkward on it.
First one is all net.
Out of all the Fighting Irish, Davis seems to have the most sound free throw shooting form and results.
Next one is up and good. They are giving him 3 shots. So we were right. His foot was behind the line.
Really close. Yeah, he was. He was behind the line there. You're right, Pete.
Nice job on the replay there down in the truck.
Same way off of Pioneer.
Well, third shot is no good. But the Irish will keep possession. 11 seconds flat to go in the third. There's Davis with a scoop shot. In and out, no good.
Like Gabriel Hussein is, yeah, he did. He took the charge and he gets up and sprints down court. Davis was determined to try to get inside again.
Now, timeout called by Pioneer.
I want to check on that, but I believe that was Davis's fourth foul, and that would be just heartbreaking for the Fighting Irish. He's been one of the more aggressive and successful players for their unit tonight. Well, I don't think Coach Stanzak could have dialed up a better first game of the season. He has a 20-point lead going into the fourth quarter here, and his team's been playing the exact way that he's dialed it up, and this is now where you might see a couple guys come off the bench that might not normally see some varsity action.
Right. Well, you know, it's again, like you said earlier, Kevin, it's time for them to work on things. You know, maybe certain combinations of players that he hasn't used before, or maybe certain combinations of players he might need to use later on in the season because someone's fouled out or because someone's injured or for whatever reason. This is a great time to use it. And a bank shot three. Nick Bertoya finishes the third quarter with one off the glass. Did he call that?
I think he did. He dialed it in from long distance. I saw him pull out his cell phone, and he dialed it up, and he connected.
So after 3 quarters of play, it's Pioneer 52 and Gabriel Richard 29.
That was nice coming off.
We'll take a look at the replay on that three-pointer. We'll see if Bertoya is yelling glass, glass, glass as he's throwing it up.
See, here he goes. He pulls out the cell phone. He says, look, I'm calling glass. Nice.
Right as the buzzer sounded.
Man, he's got to smile a little bit after hitting a shot like that.
Absolutely.
At least he's just, or he's just playing it off. I meant to do that, right?
Cool.
Yeah, I meant to do that.
That's exactly what I meant to do. Hey, you know, sometimes you got to take them any way you can get them.
And that was deep off the glass. He was near the hash mark for that one, so that's one of the ones you want to save for the highlight reel. We might see that one on YouTube later on. Ending a quarter off the glass deep. Not too many things are going wrong for the Pioneers here.
Well, start of the fourth quarter, inbounded by Meyer. They'll get it to Davis.
Got some debris on the court. And just like that, the crowd quiets down.
You don't want anybody slipping and falling on that. Take 2 on the inbound. Davis will bring it up. Oh, Meyer with the 3. Off the rim, no good. Long rebound, picked up by Hussein. Now Hussein to Bertoya, or excuse me, Wasson. Back to Hussein, driving the lane, up
nice
and in.
Runner. Good touch. Very difficult shot when you're traveling towards the rim like that.
Hussein just looked like he would not be denied. He was just going to get down the lane and put that shot up.
He has very good length.
And Bertoya playing some aggressive defense. He's going to get called for the foul.
And here he comes through the lane, and just a nice soft touch. You know, one more step there, and he's going to be playing with the rim. First one good.
And the next one is good as well. Oh, York's pass is intercepted by Houle. He gets it to Davis. Davis looking to push it. Scoop and score. Kamari Davis.
He just need a little bit of a sliver of an opening.
Now Wasson down the floor. His shot is up, no good. Put back, no good. Rebounded by York.
Boy, that was a strong rebound by York. He really just took it away from the Fighting Irish defender.
York with the bucket for Pioneer.
Good defense.
Hool to Meyer. Meyer back to Davis.
Up 23, and they're still playing that Pioneer tough defense.
Now Meyer with a three-pointer. Off the rim, no good.
Yeah, he got a little push in the back there.
Austin Hundley with the push.
I tell you, Mike Myers, he gets that ball, and he doesn't need anyone to tell him, I'm shooting. Doesn't get up to too much height on his little jump shot, but he does have at least he has the okay from the coach to put it up at any time.
Oh, York handling. He gets it to Rakic, and a travel on Nick Rakic.
We have some new players stepping onto the floor. Malik Ford for the Pioneers. He's getting his first action of the night. As he stated earlier, this is when Coach Stanzak can start rotating in some of the players that he may want to see a different matchup here or there, or he may want to see what these kids can do on the varsity level. Great opportunity with game really much decided.
Oh, pulled in by Davis. He'll put up a shot. Off the rim, no good. Foch is skying for it, but who will pick it up off the floor? His three-pointer's in and out, no good. Oh, sequence there like Richard trying to shoot three-pointers at the end of the game, just throwing them up.
Well, you
all
saw
over the place.
Well, you saw the ball going off a player's foot. Sometimes when you get games like this, the refs start thinking, I want to beat traffic home even though it's about 9:30.
Oh, Pioneer possession. Off Rakic's knee. Nice job there by Fosha. And Richard gets the turnover.
Good hustle. You like to see that from players, never giving up no matter what the score is.
There's a shot off the rim, no good.
Good rebound by Ford. Coach Stanzak gives him a good pat on the back. Ford, one of the younger players on the team. He's only a sophomore. Come on, Ford. Let's see you get on the scoreboard here on your varsity
Malik
game.
Ford shot is up and good. Nothing but net.
Young fella looked good at the foul line.
Said I had it all the way.
I know.
Don't down me, Kevin. I had
I'm
it. I may be young.
But you're on top of your game. You're on top of your game.
Off the rim, back of the rim, no good on the second one. But Ford is on the score sheet. And Pioneer leads 57-33 with 5:27 to play here in the fourth quarter. Spin move by Fosha. And he's going to be called for the travel.
Nice move, but I think he drugged that back foot just a tad bit. We haven't seen this type of size from the Pioneers tonight. We see young Tevis Robinson in the game as well. 6'4", junior forward.
Well, nothing like time to get some experience to the younger guys. And that's what Rex Stanzak's looks like what he has done for the most part for the Pioneers.
And you keep one guy out there just like he has in Vittori to steady Eddie in case these young guys, they need that leadership.
Now Cole Taylor gets it to Ford, back to Bertoya. Fosha with the near steal.
Got to be careful on those kind of passes. You can almost see Fosa coming and trailing the play. That's when you want to have a backdoor cut.
Well, you know what, Kevin? You really got to 5:03 to play in the fourth quarter. Pioneer up 24, and here's Evan Fosha trying to steal the ball, trying to make an effort play, not giving up.
You need that type of aggression to spread. And when they see the tape, hopefully it does.
Oh, ball contested for under the hoop.
Boy, a tough home crowd. They still want the call, huh?
This 24 just isn't enough. I don't think 25 would be either. And there's a look at that on the replay.
And you see young
Ball's in
Tevis
and
Robinson.
out.
He does come a little bit over the back, but I'm sorry. If you're over him and you're not touching him, I'm not sure if that's a foul.
Well, and Hoole's hand's not really up in the air. His arms are not up.
Hoole's
Trying
been
to
out
contest
there.
for that rebound.
And he's been out there for a lot of minutes tonight. And you have Robinson coming off, just taking off his warm-up. So you can expect it for him to have a little bit more energy. Bounce.
Oh, Hoole's first one is good. And the next one is in and out, no good.
And Coach Stanczak is going to have to rely on some of this young height when he gets into the SEC Red part of his schedule. There's some big squads out there like Ypsilanti, Ann Arbor Huron.
Now quickly down the floor. In and out, no good for Tevis Robinson. Ball on the floor.
Young fella, like the way you handled the rock out there. Just want to finish next time, son.
Well, Taylor will inbound.
There's that
Steal
guy,
by Fosha.
There's that guy. He's busy.
Never say die, Evan Fosha. Now Meyer will bring it up the floor. Kick it back to Fosha.
Not a lot of movement out of the Fighting Irish now. Here, Fosha trying to set it up.
Now Fosha trying to set up the screen.
On a play like that where Falsa calls the screen over, he has to be a little bit patient and wait for the screen to set up. I don't know if he really gave his player an opportunity to help him out.
Those are really good moments in practice to teach with.
Truly.
And a long shot by Malik Ford is good for 3.
Young man, that was deep. You're supposed to be a postman. Again,
Austin Hundley.
Kind of a stagnant offense again.
Into Mark Tansky. That results in a turnover. Now shot up, no good. And another referee's whistle.
Again, the Pioneers, you get these young guys coming in, and they're just as aggressive as the seniors and the juniors. And Coach Stanczak is going to have to utilize some of that young length when he's going up against some taller teams. The Fighting Irish, they lost a lot of size last year with 6'9" Darren Washington going to Eastern and 6'7" Luther Page not being out there. It's you have that in high school, but it's tough to regain. You can't teach size, they say, right?
You can't. First free throw is no good from Robinson. Second one on the way, and that's down. Now Fosha brings it up the floor, looking to drive. Wild shot off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Wasson. Now Wasson dishes for a long three.
Boy,
for Ismail Hussein, no good. Now Fosha quickly down the
too
floor.
much arc on that one.
Yeah, great job by Hussein getting in the passing lane and intercepting that ball.
Giovanni Wasson he had hot eyes behind his head there. I mean, he had 3 guys on him, and he still had the rock in total control.
Oh, Wasson will head to the line for 2.
Well, the Pioneers have almost exhausted the reserves on their bench. Maybe 1 or 2 other players may get in, but pretty good night to start off the season for Coach Stanczak and the Pioneers. Different outcome than these two have played the last 2 times.
Oh, Wasson hits the first, but not the second. 3 minutes to play in the game. Meyer will bring it up the floor.
there's a difference in a screen being set properly.
And a shot is off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Hussein. And Pioneer quickly back down the floor. Watson spin move. And he's going to be called for the travel. Pretty much the same type of play Watson tried there that Focia tried at the other end of the floor earlier.
Well, you got to keep the pivot foot down. Yeah, you have to spin, but both of those guys, when they tried that move, they changed their pivot foot. Big hand for Fosa going to the bench. I mean, that guy's left it out there.
Now Clay Spoor with it for the Irish.
The kickball there?
Yeah, ball off the foot of Hussein. Irish will keep possession.
Not soccer, young man. Can't use
Jack
those
Gage
things.
inbounds. Race for it. Can be won by Watson. And he'll put it up and in.
Never giving up. Coach Stanzak has to like that. And Kendrick Fowler gives a quick grin over to the student section after trying to set that screen. Here's that hustle play there by Giovasi Watson. Boy, he's long.
Now Robinson to Ford. Back to Hussein. Now Cole has it.
Good to see him running their
nice
offense
bounce pass
still.
to Robinson. Layup is up
good.
and in.
The screen and roll, nice. Sometimes when you have a score like this, everybody wants to get on the stat sheet their own selves, but you can get on the stat sheet by having an assist and a steal.
Nice steal by Cole. Robinson. And he can't pull it up. Ford with the rebound. Turn jumper. Up and in.
I think Robinson had something in mind, and he just couldn't get it together there. Tired student section and squad were getting up on their feet ready for the slamma-jamma.
The shot blocked, shot put back up, no good. And it's going to be Pioneer basketball. Well, you know, the really interesting that I'm noticing here is that all the reserves are in for Pioneer, but the plays are being run the same.
Again,
you see the nice bounce passes, you see the nice cuts to the basket, the easy layups that you see from the starters, which is unusual for the backups. Usually the backups are a little bit, you know, they're younger, they don't have the discipline, and yet this Pioneer backup team here is playing almost the same as the starters are.
Really a testament to the coaching of Pioneers.
Rainbow jumper by Hussein is in and off, no good. Now Spoor, another steal. Robinson down the floor, and the jam is good, and the fans go crazy. Tiva Robinson with the slam, and the student section is going crazy.
Let's take a look at that one again. I mean, he tried to set it up the first time. This time, takes the block, and he takes it down with the strong left hand finish.
I'm not gonna mess it up this time.
I think if he messed that one up, even with this score, he might have seen Coach Stanzak bring him to the bench. Good for the young man to finish it.
Under a minute to play. Now Spoor handling. Off to Gage. Gage with the long shot, blocked by Ford. Out of bounds. 31.2 seconds to play.
Ford, even though he's 6'3", he has the skills of a guard. He really does. And now in that play there, I think the Fighting Irish offensive player didn't realize how long Ford was. Good way to end a game like this with a nice positive play. Any high school game, when you can get above the rim and throw it down, you know you're going to be talking about that one on the ride home.
And for the Pioneers, a short ride.
Very short ride. Not too long of a ride for the Fighting Irish either.
Oh, just 31.2 to finish out here. Pioneer big, 70-34. Really poured it on in the second half. Now Spore to Livingstone. Down low. Shot is blocked. Whistle. And it'll stay Fighting Irish ball. Kendrick Fowler with the attempted shot that was blocked.
Very similar score to the first half. It was 34-17, and here we have a 36-17 second half.
Al Ford with the pull-up jumper off the front of the rim, no good.
Ford was pointing up to the rim. I think he
Another
wanted
5 seconds to play.
Up.
Let's shoot it. Off the rim, no good, and that's going to do it from the floor of Pioneer. It's Pioneer 70 and Gabriel Richard 34. I'd like to thank all the people that make this production possible. Our director, Greg McDonald, audio and replay by Rob Cross, computer graphics by Tim Nagai, cameras by Slim Jim McKinley, Michael Dumuti, and Patrick Holovic. And for Kevin Bryant, this is Pete Poyer. Once again, the final for Pioneer, the Pioneer 70 and Gabriel Richard 34.